Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and let it out with a great big sigh. Let's try it again. A big breath in and let it go. Now take a deep breath in and blow it out of your mouth like there was a candle in front of you. One more time. And blow it out. Now take another deep breath in and let it go. And start to move yourself around in those circles. Notice the sit bones moving on the floor. Change direction anytime it feels comfortable to you. Let your shoulders relax. Breathe through your nose if you can. And observe how your shoulders and neck are feeling. Unwind from your thoughts. Unwind from those to-do lists. Keeping in mind, for the duration of the class, and maybe longer, there's no forcing. There's no judgments. There's only observations of your own breath and body. So when you're ready, find the rhythm of the elephant where you lean yourself in front of the hips. You breathe deeply to one side. Exhale out to the other side. Back and forth. Let the lower back soften. Allow each breath to be full and deep. Pausing at the very top. Maybe pausing at the bottom. Allow it to become a moving meditation, synchronizing your breath with your movement. Now, when you're ready, take yourself to one side, doesn't matter which side. Place your hands on each side of one of your legs. Take a deep breath in and gently bow. As you press that opposite hip downward to the floor, let both of your shoulders relax. Let your head hang, let your neck be soft, let your neck release. Take a deep breath in, let it out with a great big sigh. Shake your head yes, a little no. With a deep breath in, please rise back up. Place your hands on the legs, exhaling here. Take a deep breath in and draw both shoulders up to your ears, and exhale, roll them back and down. Let's go to the other side. Breathe in and gently bow towards that side. As you press that opposite hip downward to the floor, shoulders relax. Let your head hang down. Allow your neck to be soft. Let your neck release. Take a deep breath in. Let it out with a great big sigh. Shake the head yes, a little no. With a deep breath in, rise back up, hands on the legs, exhale here. And with a deep breath in, draw both shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, take them back and down. Placing the hands on the floor, gently bow. Stretch out to where it feels comfortable. Let your head hang between the arms. Take a deep breath in. Let it out with a big sigh. Please take this moment to balance breath with your mind and your body. With a deep breath in, please rise back up. Place the backs of the hands together and lift them to the heart. Take a deep breath in, open the arms out wide. Exhale, let your hands meet. Inhale, reach up tall. And on your exhalation, the hands come gently to the heart. Namaste. Release your hands, roll the shoulders. Now, one nice deep breath, gently bring your shoulders up. Let them relax down. Drop the right ear towards the shoulder. Left hand goes out. Move it back just enough. Open your eyes, look up to the ceiling. Lift the chin slightly with the gaze. Now relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and go. Now slow and gentle. Rotate your nose, look down at the right side. Let your head hang down. Take a deep breath in, relax your shoulders. Little yeses with your chin. Bring the left hand to the knee, tuck the chin to the chest, no movements. Bring both shoulders up to your ears, lift your head back up, relax the shoulders back and down. Gently drop the left ear towards the shoulder. Take the right hand out on the floor, move it back just enough. Feel it in the side of your neck. Hey, Kelly. Now open your eyes, look up to the ceiling out the right side of your eye. Lift the chin slightly with the gaze. Take a deep breath in and go. Slow and gentle. Rotate your nose. Look down at the left side. Relax your shoulders. Take a breath and go. Little yeses with your chin. And then bring your hand to your knee. Tuck your chin to your chest. Little nose. Bring both shoulders to your ears. Lift your head up. Relax the shoulders back and down. Welcome, Miss Kelly. Now we're going to take all our legs out. Get them all those legs out. Get them out in front of you. Work your ankles around. Go one way, go the other way. Be silly. Now we're going to separate the feet and go in opposite directions. Go one way, go the other way. Flex and point your feet a few times. So I know somebody here has road-weary hips probably. So we're going to bend both knees and put our feet on the floor. We're going to take the knees gently from one side to the other side to get that gentle twist in the hips, in your waist. Then we'll go into the hips. Now let's get the feet and the knees out wide apart. We're pressing one knee down, pointing one knee up. Hold it and keep breathing. Remember, it's not how far you get it down. Bring that knee up and take the other knee down. Point that other knee up and press it inward. Keep breathing. Take another breath there. One side's harder than the other. Let's go one more time to the first side. See if it's not just a little bit easier. And one more time to the other side. Hold it and let's see if it's a bit easier. Now we're going to bring both knees back up and we're going to take our legs out wide. I'm just turning. You do not have to turn. You're going to take your legs out comfortably wide and turn your toes straight up to the ceiling. Spread the toes out wide apart. Take one hand and press that flesh down and pull the flesh out from underneath you. This actually rotates that femur bone in the hip socket. Spread the toes wide apart. Pull back on your pinky toe side. Keep your collarbone lifted. Feel the legs activated. Please take one more deep breath here. And then relax your feet. Gently slide your feet into butterfly. I know I've got a couple of people who have knee issues. Maybe this is as far as you go in butterfly. Maybe the soles of the feet are able to touch and come inward. We're going to hang forward. We're going to round. So again, some of you are up high. Some of you are down low. Please take a deep breath in and go. So we're going to lift ourselves up. We're going to hold onto our feet or our ankles. So again, those feet could be out here. That's perfectly fine. We're going to play cat-cow here. So no matter where your feet are, arms are straight as they can be. We're going to lift our collarbones up and we're going to look forward, not up. And we're going to exhale, tuck your chin and round it. Really get that tailbone underneath you. Tuck your chin. Pull the belly inward and keep breathing. Now we're going to come into cow pose. So you're going to lift your collarbones up, look forward. Now if you're feeling really wonderful, you could look up into the ceiling, but most of you want to look straight ahead. Now let's synchronize the breath with the movement. Exhale, cat rounding, tucking the tailbone, and then inhale, lift up, look forward or up. Exhale, round it and tuck it. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round it and tuck it. And one more time, we're going to inhale, lift it up. And now we're going to exhale, round it and tuck it. Now hold it here and breathe. Relax your arms. And then gently lean forward as far or as little as needed and come into a nice butterfly bow. Only if this feels good to you. Interlace your hands at the back of your neck. Elbows hang down. Feel that extra weight. Relax your back as long as you're not hurting. And all of us, all 4 or 5 of us here, know and trust each other. So if you need to pop your mic on and ask a question, please do. We're going to inhale. Lift your elbows out wide. Lift your chest up just enough so your back straightens out a little bit. And on your exhale, let your elbows draw you downward. Relax everything forward. Inhale, lift those elbows out, chest up. Exhale, bring it back down. Ladies, one last time. Lift it up. Exhale, bring it down. Take those hands off. Relax it forward. Breathe into this. Breathe out your back rib cage, not your tummy. And on the exhale, pull your tummy in. Do that one more breath like that, and then let everything relax. Breathe any way that feels comfortable. Now we're going to take a cleansing breath before we leave here. Take a deep breath in, your whole body, fill it out. Let it go. Take your hands under your shoulders. Please be very slow about it, lifting yourself all the way back up. Slide your legs out wide again. If you'd like to rotate the abundance, go ahead. Press through the heels of your feet. Spread your toes out wide apart. Place your hands in front of you. Keep your back long. Look out to a space where if your feet were right in front of you, that's the spot you're looking at. Your chin is slightly tucked. So you're pulling that over curvature out of your neck. Long back, lift the collarbones, breathe. And then we're going to gently lift all the way back up. Keep your feet engaged. Left hand behind you, right hand into the center of the floor or to the outside of your left thigh. Press through the heels and gently look over your left shoulder. Now we're going to slowly and gently look as far over to your right. Maybe you're looking straight in the center. Maybe you can see your right toes. Turn those toes up. Are they listening? Are they behaving? Now we're going to release the pose, come back to the middle, work your ankles around. Press through the heels of your feet, spread those toes out wide. Let's take that right hand behind you, left hand to the floor in front of you or to the outside of your right thigh. Sit up tall, squeeze your tummy. Look as far to the right or as little to the right as needed. Keep breathing here. Press through the heels of your feet. Now you're going to slowly turn your head. Look as far over to the left as you can. If you can see your left toes, have they lifted out to the side? Turn them up. Lift your collarbones. Draw that right shoulder blade back. Now, ladies, we're going to come back to the center. Release it. Move your shoulders, ankles around. Be silly. Be wiggly. Now, one more time. I'm sorry. Butterfly. Slide the soles of your feet in and gently give yourself a bow. It could be a little bow. It could be a deep bow for the queen. Let your arms rest on the floor in front of you. Take a deep breath in. Let it out with a sigh. Gently lift yourself back up. Take that right leg out, slide it out. Pull the left heel of your foot inward. If you want, you can put a prop underneath of it, maybe a prop under your right knee to bend the knee. We're going to go for a nice long back. We're going to place our hands on each side of the leg. We're going to take a deep breath in, and on our own exhale, we're going to gently bow over that right leg. Take a deep breath there. And with an inhale, gently lift yourself all the way back up. Pick that left knee up. Cross it over your right leg. Sage twist. Hold your knee with your right hand or your elbow. Put your left hand on your collarbones. Pull the knee across the body. Sit up tall. Point your left elbow back as far as it goes and unfold the arm. Spread your fingers. Keep breathing and see if you can look into your left hand. Turn your left hand down to the floor and look over your left shoulder. Take a breath. Now you're going to slowly turn the head. Look as far over to the right as it feels good. Only if it feels good. Keep your shoulders out of the ear. That's hard to do in this pose. Gently and slowly shake your head. Yes, as long as it feels safe. Bring your nose back to center. Come out of the pose. We're going to pick your foot up. Rock that baby. Give it a little rock. Maybe it's close to your heart. Oh, it's been a couple of days since I've held you this close. Maybe it's just yesterday. Now, all we're going to do is put that foot out in front of us. Put your hand behind your knee. Squeeze your knee off. Work your ankle around one way, then the other. Place the foot on the floor. Get your hands all around that leg. Give it a little press and massage. It's okay. Touch it. Rub it. The more you work this, the more the patella will move. Sometimes it gets jammed up. It is meant to be a free floater. And then we're going to take the leg and stretch it out. Work your ankles one way, then the other. Take that right heel up towards your hip. prop it if you need to or not. Your left knee could be bent with a prop or not. Hands on each side of your left leg. Give yourself a bow, tuck your chin, let your body bow over the left leg. Let your body relax and feel the stretch from left heel all the way up the leg, probably all the way up to the top of your head, your entire back body. Feel the stretch in that right hip. And then we're going to gently lift ourselves all the way back up. Pick that right knee up. Take the foot and cross it over the left leg. Hold the leg with the hand or the elbow. Acclimate yourself to the right side. Right hand on your collarbones. Use your elbow to twist behind you. Open that right arm out behind you. Look into the hand if you can. Turn the palm down. Right hand on the floor. Look over your right shoulder. Pull that right leg to the left side. Look as far over the shoulder as you can. Now, slowly and gently turn your head. Look as far to the left as it feels comfortable. Please don't do it if it doesn't feel good, but in slow motion, yeses with your chin. And then we're going to come back to the middle, and we're going to take that right leg, bring it in front of us, put our hand behind or our forearm behind it, squeeze your knee off, work your ankle around, snap, crackle, pop maybe, that's great. Put your foot down on the floor, keeping the arm there. Hopefully this opens the knee up within time. Just start working the soft tissue. We need to start learning how to relax our knees. Think about that. Relax the knee there. We jam them all day. Just like our feet, we jam them all day long. We only notice it after we have problems. Now we're going to send those legs out in front of you. Turn the toes up, spread the toes wide apart. Pull back on your pinky toe side. Now we're going to take those legs out comfortably wide. One more time. We're going to go deeper now, girls. Spread the toes out wide. Do you feel how you feel a little more flexible in this now? We're going to bring the hand behind you, your left hand behind you, your right hand to the thigh. Turn the toes up. We're going to go a lot deeper in this pose. Excuse me. Look over your left shoulder as much as it feels good. Now you're going to slowly turn your head, look over to the right, stretch and pull the shoulder blade back. And then we're going to look over to the left, and we're going to put our hands on each side of the left leg. Keep the leg as straight as you can, but bend the knee if you need to. Belly and thighs come together, and we're going to bow over the left leg. You're going to breathe here. Take one more breath. Keep the toes up. I know it's a way different stretch when you relax the toes. Now we're going to lift ourselves up a little bit. We're going to bring our left hand to the inside of the left leg. You can keep it straight for now. You're going to bring your right hand on your hip. We're going to open the shoulder. We're going to take that right shoulder up to the ear, and we're going to roll it back and down. And you don't even have to turn the neck. Just by the twist, you're looking up to the ceiling. The neck is not twisted, but your gaze is up. Your right shoulder is drawn back on the back body. Now, only if it feels good to you, take that right arm by your ear, palm down. This may be as far as you go. Maybe you take that left hand and slide it out long. Maybe your right hand can grab your left toe and look underneath that right arm. Maybe you're here, or somebody way up high. It's just a wonderful stretch all the way through the entire body. Please, one more breath, ladies. And then we're going to turn the palm of your right hand up. On an inhale, press the palm down. Come back to the center. Relax your ankles. Work your toes around. Ooh. We stretched everywhere, didn't we? Press through the heels of the feet. And please, if I've made something confusing, pop your mic on. Spread the toes out. We start with the twist. Right hand behind you. Left hand, where do you want it? To the floor or to the outside of your thigh? Look over your right shoulder. Please keep breathing. We're acclimating ourselves to the right by this twist. Now we're going to maintain the twist and you're going to slowly turn your head once again to the left. Are those left toes lazy and listing out? Turn them back up. Keep breathing. Now you're going to turn your gaze, look directly at your right foot. Now we're going to place our hands on each side of our right leg. We're again acclimating ourselves to the right, keeping that left hip down. Bend your right knee if you like, a little bit or a lot of bit, and bow over your right leg. It may be way up high. You may be kissing your knee. Anywhere in between is perfect, girls. Keep the toes engaged. Yes, I'm sorry. Not really. Now we're going to take your right hand to the inside of your right leg. Keep the right arm straight. Take your left hand to your left hip. You're going to shrug your left shoulder up to your left ear. You're going to roll the shoulder blade back and down as you open your chest towards the ceiling and your gaze is upward, pressing through the heels. Keep breathing. Feel this open the chest. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you take that left arm by your ear, palm down. Keep the arm right by your head. Don't have it a million miles away, right by your ear, and then reach out with your right arm out to your right foot and reach that left hand towards your right toes. Maybe you can grab your right toes and look underneath. Maybe you're halfway, maybe you're up high. Please stretch one more time from your left hip to your fingertips. Turn the palm up to the ceiling and with an inhale, press the air down, come back to the center. Roll your ankles around. I lied, we have one last butterfly. I'm sorry. Bring the soles of your feet where they belong. Maybe a little apart, maybe together. Let your arms rest. We're going to bow over the legs. Take a deep breath and go. We're going to lift ourselves gently up. Bring your hands right behind your knees. Bring your knees together. Rock your knees. Rock them from side to side. And then we're going to take our feet out wide apart, knees upward. We're pressing both knees down. Different than we did earlier. Bring both knees back up. Let's go to the other side. Both knees go down. Or it's up as high as you need. Bring the knee up and one more time to the first side, girls. And one more time to the second side. Bring them back up. Meet me on your hands and knees any way you would like. If you'd like to just cross your ankles and roll upward, it really is not as hard as you might think it is. It's allowing gravity to pull you forward. So we've spent a whole lifetime not letting gravity do that to us. Sometimes let it go and do that. You start to learn how to control your body when gravity is pulling you forward. So hands and knees, elbows and knees if you need to. That soft spot of your elbow, rotate it forward. Give yourself a long back, and we're going to tuck our chin and round the back in cat. Relax your butt. Did you tighten it? Hold it and keep breathing. Shake your head a little yes, a little no. And then we're going to gently look forward and come into cow pose. Go back and forth from cat. Move to cow. Gently flow from head to tail. Breathe here. Now just a couple more times and let your body move with the breath. Synchronize it. Keep your butt relaxed. It's got nothing to do with it. And then the next time you're naturally in cat, hold cat. Move your body in cat. Give yourself a little kitty stretch. And then we're going to gently press the hips as low as they go. They may be a million miles away, but we're going to tuck our chin. We're going to inhale, lift to table. Exhale, tuck it and press it only as low as it feels good. You may be a million miles away. That's fine. Inhale, table. Look at the spot between your thumbs. Arms are straight. Exhale, arms stay straight. Tuck it and round it. Girls, one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round it and tuck it. Now we're going to inhale, lift up. We're going to thread the needle. So if you need to, get that folded blanket in front of you. So we're going to thread the needle and we're going to do our balance pose on the floor. So if you've come up, I think you'll be fine doing it here. If not, please let me know. I'm sorry, I drank a tea, one of those kombucha teas, and I'm sorry. So what I'd like you to do is take your right arm. You may not need that blanket. Reach it out to the side. Spread your fingers. You're going to just drive it. Just bring it, swing it underneath you. Spread your fingers. You're going to get the back of your right shoulder on the floor. Now, if that head doesn't feel good coming down to the floor, get the blanket under your head, not under the shoulder. So the right shoulder's on the floor. Now, you may feel wonky. Maybe the knees are out too far behind you. You can walk them in. Maybe they're too far inward, but find the stability. I swear to God, you will not break your neck this way. I've taught lots of people how to do this and have done it millions of times myself. So we're going to reach the arm out and we're going to come up on our left fingertips. It's called teacup fingers, pulling up through the palm there. And we're going to push. You're going to look over your left shoulder up to the ceiling. Maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe just hanging out here is good. Maybe you want to go further and take the left arm up to the ceiling and spread your fingers. Maybe it feels good to turn the palm back behind you and bend your elbow and let your left hand rest on your lower back. Or maybe it can grab your right thigh all the way behind you and twist the shoulder open. Look up if it feels good. Look straight out towards your right hand if it's better. Then you're going to bring that left arm straight up again, and you're going to drop the entire right arm right by your ear, reaching to the front of your mat. Spread your fingers, and then slide that hand down to your shoulder. You're going to lift yourself back up. That's a really deep pose, no matter how far you went into it. And we're going to move it around, either in circles, going one way, then the other. Maybe drop your hips from side to side. Now, I put my own daughter in that after she was in a bad car accident where she broke her nose and had severe neck injuries. We were doing that within the first few days of her accident, and her neck has really recovered. So we come back, and that was a long time ago, don't worry. Hands and knees. But I just want to let you know that this really is a safe pose, and it is very beneficial for your neck. You're going to take the left arm out, reach it out. Some of you even want to open up. I forgot to mention that. But we're going to take that momentum and scoop it underneath you. Get the back of that left shoulder on the floor. Maybe you want a big pillow or just a folded blanket under your ear. Please remember, adjust your knees so that you feel stable and comfortable. I got to tell you, that's one of the most important things in this pose. Now, right hand, you come up on those teacup fingers where you're pushing yourself into a gentle twist. Maybe your neck feels good enough to look over your right shoulder up to the ceiling. Maybe you're looking at your left hand. Spread your left fingers. Bring your right arm straight up to the ceiling. Spread your hand. Maybe it feels good to turn the palm behind you, bend your elbow, drop your hand to the lower back or to the thigh, your left thigh. Open your shoulder, look up if it's good. Press down with that left arm, and then maybe bring the right arm straight up. Bring the arm by your ear, palm down, reaching to the front of your mat. And then you're going to slide your right hand down to your shoulder. Maybe you just want to stay there for a second. And then we're going to come all the way back up. Hands and knees. Once you do that, what feels best to you? Those circles? Or do you want to drop your hips from side to side? Oh, wow. So girls, we're going to do one more on the knees. I'm sorry. We're going to do our balance pose on our knees tonight. So all we're going to do is come up onto the hands and knees, roll your toes under. Please extend your right heel out, no higher than your hip, and you can take a peek back there. But once you do, please point your nose to that spot between your thumbs, pressing out through the heel of your right foot. Pull back on your toes towards your knees, pinky toe too. Extend the opposite arm, that left arm out, and spread your fingers. Breathe here. Pull the tummy in. Spread your fingers. You're applying all locks of your body. And then bring the hand and the knee down to the floor. Move your hips around. Go one way, then the other. Then adjust yourself. Elbows are straight. We're locking everything. Elbows, your whole body. We're extending the left heel out no higher than your hip. Point your nose to that spot between your thumbs. And then we reach the right arm out and spread your fingers. Reach it out. And then bring your hand and your knee down to the floor. Press your hips just as low as they want to go. They may not want to go at all. Maybe tuck your chin. Now, girls, we're going to inhale. We're going to do that one more time, either the same exact thing, or take it a little bit further. Elbows are straight, right heel goes out, point your heel out. You can look at it, but once you do, spot between your thumbs your gaze is at. Reach your left arm out, spread your fingers. Stay here or bend your right knee and reach back and grab your ankle with your left hand, opposite leg. Maybe you'd like to look up, maybe you want to look down. Lift the knee up, and then we're going to bring everything down. Move the hips in circles one way, then the other. Roll the toes under, elbows are straight. Take that left heel out, look at it if you need to, then look down at the floor. Right arm out, spread your fingers. Bend your knee if you choose to. Grab your ankle, flex your foot, and lift your knee up. Look up if it feels good. Look down if it's better. One more breath, girls, and then release it. Hand and knee to the floor. Move the hips around. Whichever pose feels good. Now, ladies, let's do child's pose, either on the hands and knees or lay on your back and hug your knees to your chest. Whatever feels best to you, your child's pose, you're all pros in this. Take a deep breath in and go. Take another breath. Let it go. Kids, we're all going to meet each other on our backs. I did say we're going to stand up, but apparently I lied. So meet me on your back however you would like to. And I hate to do that because I want you to take me seriously when I'm telling you the truth. So that means I can't be fibbing to you. So once you lay down onto the floor, have your knees bent, your feet flat on the floor. We're going to do Apanasana. It's one of the most simple things, and doggone it, it's one of the most effective things across the board for every type of disease or discomfort or disorder. Hands right on top of your knees, knees together, knees apart. What feels best to you? Draw your shoulder blades down onto the floor. Try to have that flat back. That's why we're in this position here. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. Bend your elbows, draw the knees inward, tummy in. Inhale back up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, bring it back up. And exhale, bring it in. Now, hug behind your knees. Nose towards your bent knees. Round your back. Take 2 deep breaths. Let your head and your shoulders rest to the floor. Take that left foot on your yoga mat and take your right leg and get that strap around your right foot. Send your right leg up to the ceiling. Give it a nice gentle pull. We're going to stretch your left leg out long. You're going to turn your toes towards your knees, all of them. Reach up with your right hand as high as it can go. Left hand rests on top of your thigh or next to it. Lift that left leg up 2 inches. Pull your tummy in and up. Feel how the tailbone shifts. Only if the neck feels wonderful, bring your nose to your right knee, reaching your left arm over your left thigh. Or next to it, tuck your chin, round your back. You do not want a straight back. You want your tummy in, not pushing outward. And then drop it to the floor. Please let your left arm rest out. Let that right leg rest out anywhere comfortable, palm up. Maybe you prop it with a wall, the furniture. Maybe you need to put a pillow there. Maybe the strap is enough. Maybe it's all the way down on the floor. Doesn't matter. Wherever it feels good. Let's point the nose to the ceiling. Tuck the chin, ladies. Take a couple of breaths there. Now open your mouth wide. Stick your tongue out long and let's go. Close the mouth. Look where it's appropriate, to the ceiling or to the left shoulder. Now we're going to bring the right leg up to the ceiling and out to the right side. Get those nice big circles going one way. Go the other way. You may hear snap, crackle, pops, clumps, and bumps. That's okay unless, you know that it's not correct for you. Bring the leg back to center. Both hands grab your strap. Now the left hand has your strap, your right arm. Rest it out comfortable. Pull the leg across the body. Look either straight up to the ceiling or over your right shoulder. Maybe you're not feeling so good tonight. Maybe you moved too much furniture and you have a little hitch in your get along. Maybe you need to bend the knee. Listen to your body. Our different activities, different things we do every day, the pose is different. So don't let the ego get the better of you. With an inhale, bring it back up to center. Both hands grab the strap. Pull it towards you. Now we're going to take the strap off of your foot, support the leg or not with both hands, and work your ankle around. Snap, crackle, pop, probably. That's good. Now, press up through the heel of your foot. Spread your toes out wide apart. Feel that deep stretch there? This is so good for our foot and our ankle. And our hamstrings too. But this is just such a deep stretch for the Achilles tendon into our foot there. Now, point your toes to the ceiling and turn the toes towards you. Get those Barbie feet. The 6-inch stilettos only look good when they're up in the ceiling anyway. Now work your ankle around. Go one way, go the other way. Slowly or quickly bring a leg down with your foot flexed or bend your knee and slide it out. Hollow body, ladies. Reach your arms out long. Point your toes. Turn the toes up. Press through the heels of your feet to your fingertips. And now you're going to bend both knees, hug behind your knees, nose to bent knees, round them. And then set your right foot on the yoga mat, nose to left knee. And then we're going to relax it down. We're going to strap that left foot. Get that llama. Stretch that leg up there. Feel the back of your leg. Relax your shoulders on the floor. We already invited them to the party. Now we're going to extend the right leg out. We're going to have the strap at our left hand and reach up as tall as we can. Turn the toes towards your knees. Pull back on your pinky toe side. Pull that tummy in and up. Do you feel that shift your tailbone? I hope you do. That's your core. Lift the right leg up 2 inches. Only if it feels good. Nose to left knee, and reach your right arm over your right thigh like you're going to grab your toe or next to it. One more breath. Now, kids, drop it down. Let the arm rest out to the floor. Drop your left leg out to the side as much or as little as you'd like. Look straight to the ceiling. Tuck your chin to your chest. Feel that stretch your neck. Now open your mouth widely. Stick your tongue out longly, and let's go. Close your mouth, and please look over your right shoulder if it feels good, or to the ceiling if it's better. Now we're not done with the left side, but let's take that left leg up to the ceiling and out to the left side. Get the circles. Go one way, go the other way. Breathe. Now we're going to bring the leg back to the middle. Both hands are going to grab your yoga strap, pull the shoulder blades down, and breathe into the back of that leg. Now we're going to take the strap off of your foot. Both hands are going to support your legs or not. We're going to press through the heel of your foot. Oh, I'm sorry. Work the ankle around a little bit. And then now press through the heel of your foot. Spread the toes wide. Oh, feel that. Breathe into it. Now we're going to point the toes up again. Work your ankle. Now stiletto feet. Point the ankle up, toes up, and then turn the toes towards you. Pull back on your pinky toe side. Relax your ankle. Flex your foot if you'd like, and slowly or quickly bring it down, or bend your knee and slide the leg out. Reach your arms out over your head. Point your toes. Hollow body. Hug behind your knees. Bring your nose towards your bent knees. Round your back. Take 2 deep breaths. Let your head and shoulders rest on the floor. And take that left foot and set it on the floor. Knee is bent. Put the left foot to the middle of the mat. And then take your right leg and cross it tightly over the left leg. Please drop both knees down to the left side, as much or as little as needed. Look up to the ceiling or look over your right shoulder. Take a deep breath and go. Now with an inhale, lift both knees back up. Don't uncross them. Make sure your left foot, you walk it over to the left side, that everything's crossed. Now, all you're going to do is drop both knees down to the right side. Feel that stretch in the hip and in the front of that left thigh. If you want to, just slide a little more of your right leg off of it and let the gravity pull it down. Take another breath there and go. Please pick both knees back up. Settle that left foot in front of your left hip. Take your right ankle off your left thigh. Hug behind your right knee. Nose to right knee. Let your head and shoulders rest on the floor. Set your right foot on the floor. Now move your right foot so it's in the middle. Take the left leg, cross it tightly over your right leg. Drop both knees down to the right side. Look up to the ceiling or over the left shoulder. Take a deep breath and go. With an inhale, lift both knees back up. Keep them crossed, but walk your right foot over to the right side. Drop both knees down to the left side. Now, maybe you'd like to keep your legs here. Maybe you want to slide your left leg a little further off and just let that stretch happen. You can always walk your right foot further out to the right side. Please don't have your left ankle on the knee, on the thigh. Take a deep breath and go. Lift both knees back up. Move that right foot so it's in alignment to that right heel. Take your left knee off your right ankle, or your left ankle off your right knee, and hug behind your left knee, nose to left knee. Let the head and shoulders rest. Bring both knees back up, nose to both knees, and let it go. Move your knees around in a big circle. Go one way, go the other way. Reach your hands between your legs. Rock yourself from side to side. Happy baby. I hope you're smiling. Now, take a big cushy pillow, stick it behind your legs. Put yourself in any pose you choose. I know some of you want to hang on your inversion table, and I do have inversion table buddies here. Some people want to be in a completely different pose. Legs up the wall is one of those wonderful, fabulous ones that you can lay into in Shavasana and really get a nice stretch and actually relax your mind for a moment. Because that's what Shavasana is all about, is training you to follow your breath so that you can relax your own thoughts. Let your shoulders relax. Close your eyes. If you're in a position where your palms of your hands can be turned upward, please do. Take a deep breath in, let it out with a great big sigh. Take another deep breath in and let it go. Take a deep breath in and hold your breath. Eke in a little more breath. Now blow it out. Let's do the two sounds, the sound of ah and Take a breath in. Another breath in. Notice the vibration left on your lips. Let that vibration reverberate through the entire body. Allow every cell of your body to open up and savor that delicious sensation. Find the sound of your own breath at the back of your throat. Let the sound deepen. Hear the sound between your ears. Imagine it sounding like a wave that's flowing from head to toe, fingertip to fingertip, skin to bone. Focus all your awareness on that sound, growing louder as it cleanses the whole body. Let the sound of your own breath relax and release the whole mind. Visualize that cleansing, flowing breath flowing from head to toe, fingertip to fingertip, skin to bone. Let each breath soothe your body. Let each breath relax and release the whole mind. As you start to bring yourself back, come on back to the room. Wiggle the toes, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your ankles, wiggle your wrists. Take a nice deep breath in with any extra stretch you'd like. Please bring yourself back to the body more fully, more completely. And only when you're ready, roll to the right if it's good, left if it's better. We're going to stretch our hands real quick before we go. So if you don't want to set up, you could lay on your back with your knees bent and feet up flat on the floor. If you want, you could sit in a chair or on the floor. Sit any way you'd like, crossed or wide. We're going to take our right hand, we're going to bring it out in front of us and bring the pinky in, and we're going to hold the thumb down. We're going to pull that ring finger back and get that nice stretch. We're going to bring your hand to the shoulder and then straighten it out. Get the middle finger, pull it back, hand to the shoulder and straighten it out. Get that pointer finger, pull it back, hand to the shoulder and straighten it out. Shake that hand out. And since I forgot, take the hand to the shoulder, get the circles one way, then the other. Sorry, I forgot that. Now, elbow forward, palm up. Let's pull all those fingers down. Give them a nice good stretch. And then we're going to reach our hand underneath and pull the thumb down. And we're going to get each finger and pull it down one at a time. Feel that lovely extra stretch, huh? And then shake your hand out. We'll do the other hand the same way. Bring your pinky and thumb, hold it down. Pull back on that ring finger. Get the hand to the shoulder. Straighten it out. Get your middle finger, pull it back. Hand to the shoulder. Let's straighten it out. Pointer finger, pull it back. Hand to the shoulder and straighten it out. Shake the hand out. Hand on your shoulder. Elbow out to the side. Circles. One way, then the other. And then we're going to bring the elbow in front. Flip the palm up. Pull your fingers down. Get them all stretched. Now we're going to bring your hand underneath. Pull your thumb down. And now we're going to pull each one of your fingers down one at a time. Shake your hand out. Now we're going to take our hands, bring them together. Let's actually do a couple of angel breaths. Interlace your hands and have your thumbs together and let your knuckles rest underneath your chin. Let your back round. Let's do 5 of them. We're going to inhale, lift up. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And float it down. One last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring it down. Bring your hands together at your heart. If you choose to Om tonight, close your eyes. Invite a deep breath in. Namaste.